Physics Pot 434. The degree of attenuation depends on the frequency of the waves. Some data on frequencies and ranges are given in our table today. Well, the name of the radio wave is space wave. Its frequency range is greater than 30 meter hertz. Distance line of sight between transmitters and receivers plus satellite communication. The name of the radio wave is sky wave, 3 meter hertz to 30 meter hertz, and its distance is worldwide as a result of multiple reflections from the ionosphere and the ground or sea. The name of the radio wave is surface wave and frequency range is below 3 meter hertz and its distance is up to 1000 kilometer. For simple radio communication, AM broadcast on the medium wave MW and the long wave LW wave bands, I beg your pardon, please, are relatively cheap and technically less complex. They are transmitted as surface waves and provide coverage over larger areas. The wavelength of the radio waves determines the length of the aerial. For mobile phones, the aerial must be, for the sake of convenience, short and hence the wavelength must also be relatively short. High frequency space waves are used. Remember that as the frequency of the carrier wave increases, the bandwidth also increases. The frequency band used for radio communication are summarized in the table. Well, we've got communication type LW radio. Its frequency range is 30 kilohertz to 300 kilohertz. Its wavelength in the air is 10 kilometer to 1 kilometer, and frequency band is low frequency LF. Let's talk about the medium waves radio, 300 kilohertz to 3 meter hertz, and its wavelength in the air is 1 kilometer to 100 meter, and the frequency band is medium frequencies MF. And short waves radio, the communication type is short waves radio, 3 meter hertz to 30 meter hertz, and the wavelength in the air is 100 meter to 10 meter, and the frequency band is high frequencies of HF. Then there are FM radios, and the communication type is FM radios, and the frequency range is 30 meter hertz to 300 meter hertz, and the wavelength in the air is 10 meter to 1 meter, and the frequency band is very high frequencies of VHF. TV broadcasting, 300 meter hertz to 3 gigahertz, and its wavelength in the air is 1 meter to 10 centimeter, and frequency band is ultra high frequencies UHF. And let's talk about the mobile phone broadcasting. Well, the mobile phone also have the same one as that of the TV. The next one is microwave links. Its frequency range is 3 gigahertz to 30 gigahertz, and the wavelength in the air is 10 centimeter to 1 centimeter, and the frequency band is super high frequency SHF. Let's talk about the satellite links. The communication type is satellite links, and the frequency range are 30 gigahertz to 300 gigahertz. The wavelength in the air is 1 centimeter to 1 millimeter, and the frequency band is extra high frequencies EHF, microwaves. Microwaves are electromagnetic waves that can be considered alongside other radio waves as shown in the table. There are frequency range 3 GHz to 30 GHz and are generally used for point-to-point communication since for use on Earth the range of the transmission is limited on line of sight. Reflecting parabol dishes are used so that the transmission is in the form of a parallel beam and so that as much wave power as possible can be focused onto receiving aerial as shown in the figure. It should be remembered that the reflecting parabol dish is not the aerial. The aerial is found at the focus of the reflecting dish. The bandwidth of a microwave link is the order of 1 gigahertz. This large bandwidth means that the microwave beam has a large capacity for transmitting information.